Hi, I'm Naomi Halpern, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the training, The Battle Within. Clients who've experienced early trauma or abuse and neglect grapple with the impacts of these experiences into adulthood. When trauma occurs at pre-verbal stages of life, there's no narrative about what happened. Experiences are encoded in implicit memory as bodily sensations, emotions, and unexplained reflexes and reactions to situations. People who've experienced early trauma carry strong beliefs and ideas about themselves, feelings of being unlovable, unworthy, shame and helplessness, which are accompanied by anxiety, fear and self-loathing. There is a yearning for connection that's only matched in its strength by terror of abandonment, the dichotomy of disorganized attachment. I hate you, don't leave me. Trauma may sit behind struggles of everyday life, even when it's not the reason a client seeks help in the first instance. Conflict in friendships, intimate partnerships, and with colleagues often mirror the internal conflicts that the individual experiences within. On closer examination, we find all these conflicts have the common thread of survival. Untangling these threads means exploration of the core trauma dynamics of the locus of control shift, how a child makes sense of what happened to them, and ambivalent attachment to the perpetrator, how the child maintained connection to the person or people they were dependent upon for survival. Working with trauma necessitates bottom-up and top-down approaches. Trauma is held in the body and manifests through a dysregulated nervous system on constant alert against future shock and easily triggered into survival responses, wearing down the immune system and impacting emotion regulation. While clients may develop insight into their reactions and behaviours, this won't change the way they feel or behave. Internal conflicts are driven by competing narratives and perspectives. I use the metaphor of an iceberg. What we see on the surface is literally the tip. What lies beneath, hidden from view, is the foundation upon which fears and defences rest. And while psychoeducation is a vital part of trauma therapy, insight and awareness won't shift ingrained patterns and belief systems. Clients will find themselves on a treadmill that's powered by the internal victim-rescuer-persecutor triangle dynamic. So in this training, we'll navigate the inner world of the client from a parts perspective, drawing on approaches outlined in the book I co-authored with Dr Colin Ross, Trauma Model Therapy, a treatment approach for trauma, dissociation and complex comorbidity, and structural dissociation theory developed by Elliot Nijenhuis, Anna van der Hart and Kathy Steele. We'll explore the role and function of apparently normal, protector, attachment and shame-driven parts and the battles they engage in with each other and the external world. This approach embraces both bottom-up and top-down strategies applied according to the role and function of parts. You'll learn how to assist parts to navigate seemingly opposing needs and facilitate safe connection with painful feelings and emotions such as shame, grief, rage, humiliation, vulnerability, and powerlessness, to heal from past trauma and live more fully in the present. So join me in the battle within to find a pathway to navigate complex internal struggles that will lead to developing an internal secure attachment, the foundation upon which healing is built. So I look forward to seeing you online soon.